us all freaked out that something like real revolutionary is just happening right now.
I'm not freaked out. I'm just surprised that it happened.
What just happened?
She seemed freaked out.
She's not freaked out. She's just like, I thought that would never happen.
Yeah, I never
what just
thought
happened?
that would happen.
Hey, Anna, what happened?
It says here, Supreme Court rejects use of race as a factor in college admissions.
I don't know what that means.
Affirmative action in regards to race is over. They can't give you a leg up. They can't have different score standards for different races.
Do they do that?
The Asians are having a motherfucking party.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Asians get extra credit?
No, they score the standards for Asians are much higher than they are for other races in regards to GPA.
So like me and Lummy are trying to go to
SATs.
University of Florida in Gainesville, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it's only a couple of schools.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, because it said it was a Supreme Court decision.
Yeah, Supreme Court on Thursday struck down affirmative action programs at the University of North Carolina, Harvard.
Oh, my bad.
Those must be the only two that were petitioning.
University of North Carolina,
Oh, because
Harvard.
they were getting sued.
Those must be the only two that were petitioning.
University of North Carolina, Harvard.
Those were the only two being sued.
Income. They could look at legacy status. Look, if colleges, particularly elite universities, public or private, stopped giving preference to those whose parents had attended previously or were big donors, that would open up a lot of admission slots. Will colleges be willing to do that? That would be an enormous leap. It might be an enormous leap in the direction of diversity, but it would be outside of the question of race.
God, whatever. Like, what are they even talking about, Anna? Like, what's going on right now? Tell me.
A bunch of Asians, at least in Harvard, I'm not sure about North Carolina, but I remember this specifically from Harvard and Yale. They sued the school because they weren't getting into schools that they
So the Asians
should
are like,
have.
man, you know what? You're saying we need to get like a 1550 on our SAT, but a black person only has to get a 1280.
Correct.
Something
like that.
I mean, I'm just giving you a stupid
yeah,
number.
so they're like, this is ridiculous. My
and
GPA is much
I'm
higher.
Asian. It's only because I'm a dirty Asian.
I didn't say that, but
It's not fair.
the standards were
Stand by.
much higher.
Let's see what Clarence said.
So this is hard work, and it's the hard work now that colleges and universities across this country, with the result of this decision, are going to have to undertake.
I'm really glad that you brought that up, Major, because I know in California they have implemented all these sort of outreach kind of programs.
Yeah, they got the Lori Loughlin plan in California where you can just pay your way in.
Well,
But it's, you know,
there's
What?
it looks like there's a couple others that it may affect.
when you get to the point where you're applying for
Supreme Court rules against affirmative action. So does that mean that all people are supposed to be
Wait, can I
treated?
hear what she's saying? I
more
want
than
to hear if
that,
she's for or
it's about
against it.
you know proper funding of schools. It's about proper access. It's about all these other things that this decision doesn't really kind of address.
And if I could, Anne Marie, Sonia Sotomayor speaks to this in her dissent. At one point, she says this decision by the majority creates a superficial, these are her words, I quote, superficial rule of colorblindness in an endemically segregated society. Justice Sotomayor, who, like Justice Thomas herself, both of them were products, they have said themselves, of affirmative action in their college admission.
I mean,
What?
Opposed positions on what it means and what it meant.
All right, so the Asians are partying, right?
yeah.
He believed arriving at Yale rather, Yale, stigmatized him because he thought many of his fellow law students thought he was only there because of his race, not because of his underlying qualifications and justifications academically to be at Yale.
Well, look where he's at now. So that's all it counts. He's a big slinging D on the U.S. Supreme Court, the highest court of the land. Lifetime appointment. They can't even throw you out if you make long Dick Silver jokes.
People of color in this country.
Yeah.
Discrimination has kept them out of places like colleges and kept them out of places where you can generate generational wealth. And that history has to be taken into account when you think about
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
how to redress that.
Hold on. The Bubba Love Sponge official announcement is...
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Who both benefited from affirmative action.
Yeah, though I don't know if Justice Thomas would.
Both of those people that are on my TV have benefited from affirmative action.
Mayor has said, look, I had lower scores, lower standardized scores than some of my other classmates, but I was capable.
Well, I mean, Justice Thomas said, yes, I got into Yale not because I wasn't qualified, but because they had a program by which they looked and sought after students of my kind. So he acknowledges that was in part how he got into Yale. But what he says, the stigma that he carried with it then and for the rest of his career burned in him this sense that this is on its face, unfair application because it creates a notion. It creates a set of assumptions, which is one of the things the court gets at here.
Well, isn't that somewhat hypocritical?
Yeah, so what do you want?
If he got in on the deal, why should you mess up the deal?
Well, they're making a bigger point.
That
he was saying that there was a program that he applied for, but he was qualified to get into Yale. That he probably would have got in. It just gave him they were looking for it at the time.
It opened the door.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, then what do you want? You want people to people of color to get into Harvard and Yale, and then once they do, now you're mad at other people for assuming that they got in because they were black, even if that's what happened, or a person of color, or whatever.
Hold on now. So,
what do you want?
You get in because you're black.
Because you're black.
But you are mad because you think that people might think that you got in because you're black.
Right.
But you still got in, right?
Yes.
So that's all that matters, right?
Well, no, because now there's like the stigma associated with it.
Is there a stigma and or what do people think of police?
Yeah.
Nicole, what are you hearing?
Well, we are seeing a lot of reaction from both sides of the aisle. Most notably, you have a lot of Democrats that are decrying this position. Just a short time ago, Majority Leader Chuck Schumer released a statement saying that this is a giant roadblock and, of course blasting the decision, saying that this will.
Is this a white versus black thing?
No. This was pretty much started by Asians.
Delaware Congresswoman
They're like, we're
Lisa
fucking murdering. We got the best test scores. We got the best GPAs. We got the best resumes, but we can't get into any fucking schools because we're dominating.
These are the schools.
Higher education.
These are the only schools that it will affect: Harvard, UNC, Yale, Brown, Columbia, the University of Pennsylvania, University of Chicago, and Dartmouth.
Have Congresswoman Virginia Foxx, who is on the House Committee for Education and Workforce, and she calls this, again, a welcome victory for countless students across the country. Other Republicans also weighing in, praising this decision, as well as some 2024 candidates, from former President Donald Trump to former Vice President.
What'd Trump say?
There is no place for discrimination. You also have Vivek.
So he's happy with this?
Well, I don't know what he said, but I can't imagine he's for affirmative action.
That the Supreme Court has laid to rest the worst failed experiment in American history. So right now, a lot of this reaction seems to be right along party.
Congressman Clem said, whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Anna, wouldn't that be so cool if you're like, if honest to God, somebody did that? A congresswoman from Iowa said, whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Also waiting.
See, they're making it a bigger deal because
I'd be so hurtful. I'd love her.
They're making it a bigger deal because now they're trying to say, oh, they're going to come after affirmative action on jobs and businesses, and so they're trying to scare
Shouldn't the
everybody.
best
Fucking
person,
should.
They should. Shouldn't the
affirmative
best
action is bogus.
Shouldn't the best qualified person get the job?
Yes,
or
Bubba,
get in,
preach.
Or get into, like whatever.
It's called a meritocracy, and it's gone.
Let me show you yours.
I mean, like, shouldn't the best get everything? I mean, the job.
Don't you want the best doctor?
Yeah.
Don't you want that? Instead of saying, well, I'm not really sure about this doctor because I know they went to a really good school, but is it just because it was like an affirmative action deal, or is it because they really were qualified to get into the school?
But if the only qualifications were we're only taking the best, we're only going to graduate the best.
Yeah. Well, let's ask what's his name, Stockton Ford, how he felt about 50-year-old white guys and how they weren't inspirational enough. Where is he now?
What did he say?
He said, "Oh,
Lummy, this is fucking numbnuts. Listen, he's so fucking stupid.
I want to see this."
And Biden. This is Joe Biden when they was asking about Putin yesterday.
Losing the war
Just listen to this stupid fuck. He's so stupid.
To what extent has Vladimir Putin been weakened by recent events? It's hard to tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq. Losing the war at home. And he has become a bit of a pariah around the world. It's not just NATO. It's not just the European Union. It's Japan. It's
what?
It's hard to tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq.
Joe, what? Joe, I asked you about Putin. Okay?
No, but he's losing the war in Iraq.
He's been talking to Bush a lot lately.
Losing the war in Iraq.
He is losing the war at home, I guess one would say, but he didn't have anything to fucking do with Iraq. Nothing.
Nope.
I don't think I don't even think Iraq's even involved in the ally deal. I think Iraq is completely out of this deal.
Kind of a non-factor.
Right?
They're just selling their oil to China.
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, there's not a known Putin excursion in Iraq, right?
No.
I mean, he doesn't have. I don't.
There was
think,
in Syria.
He's clearly
Not
losing
Iraq.
the war in Iraq. Losing the war in Iraq. He's losing the war.
Do you think they ever tell him? Okay, so Joe gets on the airplane, like, Joe, how many times have we told you?
Huh?
Joe, go put on your CPAP machine, and we have to inject you with full-blown crack, cocaine.
Is it kind of hard to breathe in here? Well, they do say Hunter Biden is his right-hand man now.
Oh, perfect.
In Ireland, he slept in the same room with him. He had
What?
a cot. They're saying Hunter Biden's
Cuddle?
like his right-hand man.
And hold on, when they were in where?
Ireland, he slept on a cot supposedly in the same room.
Why?
Because he had to take care of Joe.
Can I have a little spoon tonight?
So he's pumping him in with crack.
Oh man!
Come over here, let me nibble your ear.
So Secret Service. I just want to let you know that Foxtrot.
We got to make a stop, pick up some extra crack from
We know
Hunter's
that,
dealer.
but the son is going to sleep with the president tonight. We need a cot arranged near his father's bed, please. With what are those things they put right in your heart? Needles, like to get you going, like
What?
adrenaline or something. Like sometimes they'll do
Oh,
like
like
on remember on
EpiPens?
Pulp Fiction where he went right with the heart shot with a needle.
Oh, I don't remember that scene.
Yes.
I mean, I think don't they? Red, am I crazy or not? Isn't there like some type of medical
Like
procedure?
a literal shot of adrenaline.
Like I think they
It's
literally
like
shoot you. I
EpiPen.
think they usually shoot you right in the heart.
When you're having an allergic reaction.
No.
No. Yeah,
No,
like when
like-
you're having a drug overdose.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Hey Alexa, do they ever shoot you right in the heart with a needle to save your life?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Epipurin?
Hey Alexa, what is an epipurian?
Is that fucking EpiPen?
According to First Databank, EpiPen injection is an emergency allergy medicine. It works quickly.
Epinephrine, you dumbass.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Epinephrine.
it's adrenaline.
It
No one
ju-
else
is
got it.
an-
At least I
is
guessed on it.
adrenaline.
What?
At least I guessed on it. Here's that scene from Pulp Fiction.
I don't know if we can play it.
EpiPens.
We can play the
contain
audio.
Epinephrine. God damn it. You're right.
No,
Damn
but
it.
Anna, there's
What?
this scene from Pulp Fiction
I believe
where
you.
this bitch is dying and John Travolta breaks out this big needle and injects her in the heart and she comes to life. Don't give you any ideas for a good time this weekend.
Yeah,
Okay,
give
here it
a
is.
shot of
Watch.
adrenaline.
So we're not gonna play the sound or right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's look.
No, we
watch.
could play the sound, just won't show the video.
Oh, okay. So we're not showing the video. So Anna, as you can see, the woman, she like it's from doing too much coke, or like your heart blowed out. Like I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they were doing too much coke. I
Gotta be
think it was.
exact. Yeah, it's gotta be exact. You were shot in the heart, so I guess it's gotta be fucking exact. I don't know exactly where a heart is. I mean, I think it's right here.
That's it.
This it? All right. What I need is a big fat magic marker. You got it?
What?
A magic marker. A felt pen. A fucking black magic marker. Come on, man. Hurry up. Fuck.
Now let me. I think does this thing happen in real life? I think this does happen in real life, doesn't it? A shot of adrenaline.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what my
think it's
thing
ready.
says.
I'm scared. I don't like watching it. Is that Uma Thurman?
Yes.
The day I bring an OD bitch to your house, I give her the shot.
Oh shit.
too.
What great acting too, huh, Anna?
I'm scared.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it on You're Fired immediately.
3.
Anna, that's your Saturday night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so Anna, like they do, I don't know if that's just in the movies.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
it says it's in real life, according to.
Like they can do that in real life.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. How do we even get on that?
For Joe
topic?
Biden, that's what they do.
Oh yeah, that's what they have to have for Joe at all times, Anna. That's why fucking Hunter has to be right there in the cot in case he needs to do a Pulp Fiction gimmick on Joe.
You know, Hunter's on that shit too. Probably.
Yeah. Hunter's
Yeah,
like,
but just
Yeah,
for
he hits himself
recreation.
first.
Hunter does that recreation. That's Tuesday for fucking Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking drywall and taking adrenaline shots.
Did he smoke drywall?
Yeah.
What? No.
There's that I guess some mixture got in with his drugs and he smoked it. So
He's a man of the people.
yes.
When did he smoke drywall?
When he was in his drug phase from 18 to now.
Man, we're getting
drug phase.
we're getting some cute pictures of Bubba Army dogs that have their harnesses on.
Oh, we sure are.
I'm going to put them up on Twitter and Facebook today. Let me.
Nice.
You been doing anything with our Twitter, Lummy? Have you done any? Have you posted anything?
I posted the Hogan video yesterday. I did the Tucker
did?
Carlson one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause you're supposed to be helping me on this.
Every day. The Hogan one went up yesterday about how Andre the Giant weighed 700 pounds.
How's it doing?
It's doing pretty good.
Looks like we're okay. Looks like we're okay.
I did.
By the way, we're back on Twitter.
I realized the Tucker one
at the Bubba Army, and we're at 107,007. Like we're doing pretty good. What about Tuck?
Oh, so I found out. Well, I've realized because I did a little test on it. Pretty much once Tucker's done and it's posted, redo it because that's where we get our biggest pops. So
really,
I'm gonna start doing that from now on.
Did the Akira stuff do okay?
It did all right.
No, it did. It must have not have done that good.
No, it did. It did good.
It said we got 14,300 views from it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It did good.
I mean, that's real good, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, then why'd you only say kind of good?
Because I haven't seen the latest update. I was getting on it.
Did you get the cash gimmick?
That's what I'm on. Sorry. Uncle Eric, $50 cash app. Did you hear the little ring, the little noise?
No, what's that?
Oh, that was the cash app coming in. So that's actually when I can see it. It makes a little bank noise.
Cha-ching.
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
I love that sound. It's like music to my fucking
New York
ears.
City.
Sorry.
They're going to start doing breathing practice.
Yeah, mindful meditation, breathing practices.
I don't really have a problem with that.
I don't either. I think that's fucking fantastic.
I think that we need more of that and less of hey, you're full, you're 4,
fucking-
and you got a penis, but don't forget, there's time for you to act like you got a vagina.
Right.
But we need more like therapeutic, like meditation. Learn how to control your breathing. Learn how to close your eyes and meditate and put yourself in a little bit better of a spot.
It's like nap time with extra steps.
Yeah, man. Remember back in the day when we were kids, nap when they had those. Anna
I napped.
You did?
In preschool, I did. I remember.
Shit, I nap now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm planning a nap.
Remember, man, there was actually nap time, and you had your own like little fucking like little
sleeping bag,
like a rollout pad.
Yeah, like a rollout piece of plastic, foam, rubber kind of deal.
Red on one side, blue on the other. At least mine was.
And they would say, okay. Then they would spread the kids all throughout the room.
Mm-hmm.
And make everybody lay down.
You could bring your stuffed animals.
For like, was it like 15 or 30 minutes?
Probably about 30.
And remember, that was such a punishment back then.
I don't want to go to sleep.
No, but but wasn't it? It was like, that was, playground and gym. I mean, that was the cool shit. But when they went to the nap time.
I just took my Adderall. What the fuck?
Now, how cool would it be How cool would it be if it was like part of society, part of night?
It is in some siestas.
Really?
Yeah, fuck yeah. In like South America and in Spain, they have siestas. Nothing goes on between the hours of like, I don't know, 2 and 4. It's just everyone sleeps and they wake up, they have dinner at like fucking 2 a.m. and then they hit the clubs at 4 a.m. and they don't go to bed until 7 or 8 in the morning. But
So the middle of the day from 2 to 4.
Around that time.
Everybody, the entire fucking country is sleeping.
It just shuts down. I don't know if everyone's sleeping, but
Right. And then you're back up.
And you're back up.
Then,
stores reopen.
And you don't go back to bed like at 10?
They have very late like dinners, and they go to, I'm sure you've heard about people going out in Barcelona and stuff, and Americans will get to the club at 10 p.m. and then no one's there for like 4 hours until like 2 a.m. and then the clubs go off and then they don't get back till like 8 in the morning. It's kind of fucked up.
The older you get,
I like the way we do it better.
Yeah, but
Just
even
get the day done
but
with.
hold on, even 10 o'clock. Like if you're younger and you go to a club at 10 o'clock, nobody's going to be there. Like I've owned clubs. Clubs really don't start jumping till about midnight.
Nah, I don't think that's necessarily true.
Back in my day, Dan, they did.
Maybe.
If you went to a fucking place at 10 o'clock, you were Johnny first one there, feeling stupid.
I think it peaks probably about 11, 12.
Is that when the peak is now?
Yeah, but if
Man,
you get
we didn't
there
even-
at 10, there'll still be people there.
We never even used to get. We didn't even go get in our cars and go pick up. Like we would drive like in packs, so they'd all meet at my house.
Yeah.
And then we take one car, and people didn't even start showing up to my house till 11.
Oh,
and then we were trying to get on the road by like 11:30, and at our first club at midnight.
Yeah. And I remember it was the reverse in Australia where things would close at midnight.
Really?
Yeah. So, and I made that mistake where you get there at 11:30 and then 30 minutes later, fucking party's over. You're like, are you kidding me?
You're like, man, we were in America. We just start going.
Yeah, but I think that was more of a recent policy within like the last, at least when I was there, the last 15 years, because I think that they were seeing a lot of violence at night.
Shit in my life, man. Me get up at 2:15. I'd be just fucking ready. I'd be just getting up from an 8-hour deal. I'd be like, let's fucking rage.
Getting ready to go party.
I get all of my stuff done, like when everybody else in the whole entire world's sleeping.
Well,
at least in my country.
My time
in
zone.
my country.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty much sleeping. That's when I'm at my most productive. Is like, my normal schedule, 2:15, at the gym by 3, done by 4, here by 4:05, whatever, take a shower. And then yesterday I was here so early that I vacuumed the entire studios.
Nice.
God bless.
And then I went and took the e-bikes out of the front room and took them and put them in back. Then I repositioned, I did a couple of outdoor things and measured some things.
If you look at the morning routines of highly successful people, people who are extremely productive, they'll have routines
Super
similar
early.
to that. Yeah, they get up usually between 4 and 5 a.m. All of them.
Well, you think it's a little odd to get up at 2:15? Is that?
Yeah, but I mean, I also understand because your day starts at 6. I mean, your work shift starts at 6.
My work shift.
Yeah.
That's what this is, a fucking shift.
Yeah.
Penis enlargement is on the rise.
Thought you'd like
Filler is all the rage now. Here's the thing, though. I've never been accused. Filler to me can't give you length. I need length. I got a nice fat.
Beer cans though.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is anytime I've been with a woman, they've never been a complaint of width. In fact, I've been told that I'm actually thick.
Built like one of those buzz balls.
Has anyone ever given you negative feedback on your penis? I can't even imagine that being a thing.
The only one ever to do it. Nikki was the only one to
What
ever
did she
do it.
say?
Said he was all balls.
No, her boyfriend tweeted that she said I had a baby carrot dick.
Oh, I can at least be a witness that it is not a baby carrot dick. I will go on the witness stand for you, Bubba.
I'm not trying
Do you
to
want me to tweet it out?
I'm not trying to
I'll defend you.
I'm not trying to say I don't have a baby carrot dick, but I've never had any of them say anything bad about my penis except her, and that's just because she had a fucking boyfriend who had a Twitter account that the Bubba Army started fucking with, and he's like, you
want me to tweet more? I will.
That's tough to see it from the new boyfriend too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See a little baby carrot.
I don't think it would look good if I did
The
tweet
fuck's so
that.
funny, Anna?
It's rude is what it is. I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's rude.
Yeah, that is rude.
It's not true either.
It's not.
No, it's of course it's not. She's being a bitch, but it's just funny because it's like such like a grade school,
I know, but it's the
fifth
worst.
grade insult.
Especially, hold on,
the
it's really a real fucking.
Oh,
it's a
shit.
shitty move because coming from your new boyfriend to say that about your ex man, like that's crass.
Kind of makes him look like a bitch though. For
100%.
hey,
That's crass. That'd be like, my new girlfriend then would say that you got a smelly pussy. No, that didn't happen. That
Never smelled.
didn't happen. I didn't say that. I didn't have anybody tweeting that out to you.
Nope.
But your boyfriend's tweeting me, calling me baby carrot dick.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking bitch.
PCD.
Baby carrot dick.
Yeah, and then he would take pictures with one of my dogs
Oh.
and post them.
What?
Yeah, he would take
'cause it was
pictures with we had Boo Boo, my little Boo Boo.
She alive still?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, you had to get rid of her?
Oh yeah, they broke up.
We broke up and
Oh.
she took Boo Boo and I
Brett,
took
you know about that.
Peaches.
I didn't know she took Boo Boo. My bad.
But then I got to see, in the midst of this, him taking him holding Boo Boo. Way to go out like a C, right?
Yeah, it was a big
God, having a
fuck job.
bitch take your dog, man.
And then she did
Happened to Rhett.
And then she
Sure
did an
did.
Hold on, then she did an interview on Channel 13. Remember, Lummy, accusing me of being a bad guy.
Yep.
Channel 13 made it a lead story. Can you believe that?
Bullshit.
Said I beat her up. There's a domestic violence injunction on
She's
me.
enormous. You wouldn't. She would be beating you up.
Yeah, it was your
Jeez.
baby dick.
Baby
Jesus,
dick.
Lovey.
Lummy.
Baby carrot dick.
Well, I know it's not a baby dick, Bubba, so you get ahead of it. I mean, I know it.
He's seen it. He's felt
Lummy,
it.
we're not getting
He's
ahead of my
grabbed it.
We're not getting ahead of my
He's
non-existent baby
sucked
dick.
Lovey, he
it.
puts it on your
We
shoulder.
maybe 10 to 12 years behind, but
Hello.
Bubba.
Once a month.
Hello.
Hi, Bubba. It's Kevin from Brooksville.
about to make
I
a
was
left.
just kind of interested in one of those dog harnesses. Where do I find those at?
Oh, they're gone. I mean, they were gone. They're gone. They sold out.
I was gonna say because I didn't see them on the merch website. So
I'm, you know what? I might order. I might order another 50. We only ordered 50 of them, but I might order another 50 because these did go so well. They really did, and really kind of the lunch pails went well, Lummy. The only thing I can't reorder are the hats because they're really a pain in the ass to get. But maybe I should do a reorder on the lunch boxes and the dog harnesses. What do you think?
I think so.
If I bought 50 more,
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I saw about 3 people in chat today just saying, "Hey, where are the dog harnesses?"
I have to talk to the crick about it once she's, once I can talk to her. So, all right, man.
I got a dog like Rhett's. I got a
Wiener.
Little
miniature
wiener dog.
Little wiener.
Hell yeah.
little wiener
Team
dog,
Weenie.
man. Her name's Faith. She's maybe 8 months so far.
People,
What color?
Yeah.
People love wiener dogs, man.
You're cute as fuck.
Oh, they're the most loyal, best dogs to have. I can tell you that.
What color is she?
And they're smart. She's brown and black with a dapple on her chest.
Oh.
That's kind of
Nice.
like Scout, a little bit. Does Scout like?
Yep.
Anyway, sir, I appreciate you. How do you listen to us? How do you watch us? How do you see us? Are you subscribed to my
I
YouTube
listen
channel?
on the Bubba Army app.
Perfect. Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Yes, sir.
You better, motherfucker. I'm just telling you.
Or new dog
You
harness.
can count on me, Bubba.
All right, buddy. Love you. See ya.
Aw.
What now? What? Let me.
Oh no, I was just saying he better subscribe to YouTube and no dog harness.
Hey, so
Got
Red,
it.
how does Scout how does Scout work? I got to think that this, because you've had Scout as a little puppy and you've brought her to work every day. That's part of her routine. So I got to think that she probably I used to bring Pookie to work every day, and it became part of Pookie's routine where she know what work was and she likes it. Does Scout like it?
Yeah, I'd say 75-25. She's sleeping most of the time. But
Right.
when she's not, she's a little more confident now.
Now has she gotten accustomed to the horn?
Not entirely.
Oh, but she will.
Yeah. Yeah. She's still just a little skittish about everything in general. That didn't get her.
That did not?
No. But
See,
it's pretty quiet.
I know,
here.
but nonetheless, I think it's only like my third one for the day. She will become very immune to that because, like it's already probably 50% less of a deal than it was. She's probably getting I'm just saying, like, she'll be okay with
You got her in the hallway earlier today, one of your other horns. I don't remember which one it was, but I was taking her outside.
Did she just jump?
Yeah. Yeah, she jumped a little bit.
Yeah. She'll be okay.
She'll be good.
Don't baby her too much. Toughen her up a little bit,
Yeah, kick her sometimes.
No.
What? Why would
Baby Rinky, 17 on the Cash App.
Now, have we introduced her to Bella yet?
They have met at the gate, but I'm kind of scared to bring her back there and put her down, and not because I think Bella has any harmful bones in her body, but I think, God forbid, if she tries to play and like snatch her up by the neck, then it's one and done. Like, she'll die.
Here's the deal. When we do, we're going to have to do the introduction one of these days. And when we do, I need to be there because I'm the only one that can control Bella. I'm alpha. I'm the alpha male. She knows that. But Erica babies her, and so she knows, like, so she won't act up around me as much as she will Erica. So, as Scout gets a little bit bigger, we have to introduce him, and trust me, Bella will be on her best behavior if I'm there.
For sure.
Okay, so
as long as she just doesn't mistake her for a squirrel or anything, I think
she will not. She will be
a goat.
She will be so. She's such a loving little. Although, man, she will fuck those goats up.
Yeah,
their day.
Have you seen it? I mean, like, have you seen how she?
She was gnawing at a baby's.
She herds. She herds them
She's a herding
down to
dog.
the water. She tries to
drown them.
No, she does.
She herds and hurts.
She herds baby right to the water's edge.
To push her in and kill her.
No, and then baby
them.
can't go anywhere because the next step's a water, and if she tries to go forward, Bella nips her hooves. So baby now Hootie, he knows eventually he can get to the high ground, so he gets up there. But baby, sometimes it can't make it to the high ground.
Well, when I was cutting the little vines in the back the other day, just right after the show, baby was, standing on the fence. Bella was nipping at her hooves. Hootie was on the top trying to scare Bella and fell off the top. Doing a headbutt.
Doing a wheelie?
You're doing a wheelie, fell off the top.
You fell off the top?
Yeah. And Bella just kept nipping at baby's
Now, have you ever
hooves.
seen, when's the last time that you've seen Bella inside the pen herding them up? Have you seen, right now, Bella, there's a fence that separates them.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago.
You did?
Yeah, Bella got in there when I was in there.
Bella got in there?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Oh, they went on a tour around the pond.
I mean, now, Hootie will do about a lap. She'll fucking make baby do 3-4 laps where baby's exhausted.
Baby was smart because baby kept going and Hootie made a U-turn. And Bella kept going after baby, and then Hootie turned around.
U-turned it and went back to high ground.
Yep, went to the high ground.
Meanwhile, Bella's still chasing baby.
Yeah. And then baby started getting a little low, like you're saying, down by that pipe.
Right.
And
that's where she goes, by the pipe, and then Bella kind of pins her in there.
Yeah. Baby did a little quick move. I kind of was trying to get Bella anyhow, and then baby went up to Hootie, and then I was able to get Bella out.
Now Bella will follow them all the way up there, and then Hootie kind of will do a couple wheelies and headbutt her off.
Yeah, he's an idiot. I mean, he was trying to headbutt her from the top when she's outside the fence. So, I mean,
hold on, he for real?
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
She's outside the fence.
Yeah,
probably 8 to 10 feet away from him.
Yes,
he's elevated. And he's trying to headbutt her from up there.
Yes.
And he falls off the top.
Yeah, he fell off. Yeah, that's when she was nipping on baby's heels when baby was in the gate.
Now, baby tries to butt fuck Hootie all the time, right?
Yeah.
But which you would think, if a guy was trying to butt fuck me all the time and then that guy started getting fucked with, I'd be like, good, fuck that guy because he tries to butt fuck me all the time.
Hootie.
But Hootie's like, man, even though my brother tries to butt fuck me all the time, I'm still going to try to stick up for him when this black monster comes in here.
Exactly.
Do you think they look at her as a monster?
Yes.
And then the duck, she'll chase the ducks, and now, do you know she swims?
Yes, good. Get after those.
So the ducks, they jump in the water. She does a full fucking gainer into the water and tries to go after the ducks.
Get her that exercise. She's a good dog.
She is a good dog. And Red, I promise you, as violent as all that sounds, she'll be so gentle with your little Reener dog.
Reener. You're Vayner.
Are you really scared though when I make you make them meet?
I get a little anxious about it, but I mean it is what it is. Scout plays with my mom has 3 relatively big dogs, and I mean when she plays with them, she thinks she's as big as they are.
Well, there you go.
She's already acclimated to big dogs.
Oh, that then boy, that expedites the process.
Yeah. Lance McGee, 30 on the Venmo. What kind of dogs, Rhett?
2 of them are Labradoodles, and one of them is a Sheepadoodle, which is a sheepdog.
Those aren't.
No, God, they're so fucking stupid.
I know they're not. I mean, mine's a full-blown pit bull killer.
What?
I mean, mine's a fucking. I mean, she's
Golden
a hunter.
Doodle killer. You mean?
No, I mean Bella's a hunter, isn't she? Lummy, you can see
it's in her DNA.
She's a fucking hunter. Like
She
wants those ducks and she wants those goats.
Yes, she does.
Like if you throw a fucking Scout in there, he wouldn't be chasing. He'd be like
Scout be rolling around in the dirt.
Scout would be scared if you put him in there. Would he not? Would she not? If you put Scout in there after the goats, she'd be so scared, right? No, you can't talk about me when we're trying to make your dog look scared. Hello?
No, I'm sorry. I'm here. I was dialed into something for a second. It took my attention away.
No problem. No problem. We don't need your input anyway. See you
No,
later.
I'm sorry.
We were talking about your dog, how cute it was, and how.
No, I apologize.
I said if we put Scout in the fence now, she would be scared to death.
Yes. Yeah. She has seen. I mean, they've seen each other quite a few times. When I take
Bella and Scout.
Yeah, when I take her out to the bathroom, or like sometimes I'll go out during break and she'll walk around on the floor. If Bella's right there by the fence, she'll see her, she'll start howling, and then Scout will stand there and stare at her, and then she'll just kind of run back towards me. She doesn't She doesn't approach her.
Good. That means they're getting introduced. They're Bella's like, "Fuck you, bitch. What are you doing?" This is my dad's fucking place. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Little bitch.
Bitch.
Don't get back here. I'll fucking chomp you. Hello?
Chomp.
Take those heads off.
Hey, it's Mike from Charles again.
Hi.
For your Throwback Thursday podcast, y'all pick something else. Y'all played that same Ham Bennett thing for like once a week for the past 2 months.
Where?
On Bubba Army Radio, in between the after show and the main show.
Oh, that's Bubba Army Radio, not the podcast feed.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's 2 different worlds, but I didn't know that
How
we
many
played
times did we play it? I'd love to hear that.
Probably at least once a week for the last 2 months.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, is it true?
Right.
Is it true?
Yeah, no, it's not. But we'll the customer's always right.
Sir.
Okay, well, the customer's always lying.
I know.
He said right, not lying.
He said. We just lost. You know what, Lummy?
But I just said the customer's always right.
But we must. You know what? We probably should just end the show now because we just lost a customer.
But the customer's always right.
But when you patronize a customer,
he
said
said
he's
always right.
You patronized him.
Bubba, do you remember the guy yesterday that said that the last 10 minutes of calls are cut off, or the segments are cut off, and then they listen and he was wrong? This guy was probably right, and I was saying he was right. But he was so angry, he just hung up. I'm sorry, sir.
If you could give me a list of like some super cool shit we could put up, like revolutionary, red letter, Brent versus Moonshine Miller, shit like that, okay?
I'll give that guy a call and just see what this he talks about. Yeah, tell him I'm sorry. And
then let him program the whole goddamn thing?
Yes.
Okay.